Hey guys, welcome back to our Fast Facts. I'm Ted, your host, and for this Fast Fact, we're going to discuss King Cotton diplomacy. Now, King Cotton diplomacy is the name given to the practice of the Confederate States of attempting to use their cotton production to influence the decisions of Great Britain and France, most notably Great Britain, or more importantly, Great Britain. They had really hoped that the fact that the British textile industry was mainly fueled by their cotton exports, they had really hoped that the British would immediately come to their aid and demand that the United States not make a war on them anymore. They were sadly mistaken. They were sadly disappointed by the fact that the British did not. King Cotton diplomacy failed, and it failed for a number of reasons. One, the Confederates enacted an embargo against the British and the French as soon as the war began. And two, they destroyed the bulk of the 1860 crop, which had been a record crop. They destroyed it to sort of put the screws to the British. Now, the British have been eyeing the situation in the United States for quite some time, and the government and textile mill owners have been building up reserves, have been gathering large reserves of cotton in the preceding years to use to put to use in case their American cotton supply was in some way jeopardized, had the wars with the destruction of the 1860 crop and the embargo. To compound this, the British found alternative sources to cotton. They developed cotton in India and Egypt, areas that they controlled, that were already under their control. So they developed cotton in those two areas to provide for them. They also shifted their economy. Sure, a lot of the mills closed down and the men were thrown out of work, but other industries were expanded and accepted those men who were out of work. Dock workers, there was always a need for dock workers in the 19th century United Kingdom. The wool and linen industries expanded greatly as cotton textile production receded, and of course wartime industries, munitions and iron smelting, iron plants, munition factories, they expanded greatly, and they absorbed the men. It softened the blow that cotton diplomacy thought it could deliver to the British. It enabled the British to weather that storm and for the Confederate States to really bear all the losses. They lost out on the revenue or potential credits for munitions that their cotton crops could have garnered them. It really just became a double negative for the Confederacy. It failed utterly. And there you guys have it. That is our quick fast fact on King Cotton diplomacy. I hope you guys found it enlightening, entertaining, and really just sort of broaden your sights on what was happening behind the scenes, so to speak, in the war. As we term it, the sinews of war. As always, hit like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you thought about this fast fact. And as always, I'm Ted, and I'll see you guys next time for another fast fact.